Hey guys, and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Thought I'd do something different on Friday. As you guys heard, that Oakfield is going through some changes right now. At the time of me recording this, I have no idea. Basically the game save that we're doing has to get swapped, so I really don't want to put too much time into it. Hopefully you guys understand. So we are here in a new truck. This is the 4 Series Scania. One of the older ones. You guys will love the interior, really retro looking. It's available from the Steam Workshop. 2 of these trucks, it's the, I forget who was the original creator, so I'll quickly go into this so I can see. Oh, is it not going to say? It's the guy who did the T-Cab. His name, RJ, something like that. The original guy that did the really top-notch Scanias. You guys have seen this on my channel for years, literally. The newer ones that he's done. So we're here in this. We're going to do a heavy haul. That's one that I've quickly whipped together. So let's hit drive and you guys will see the interior. It's early morning, hopefully. It's going to get nice and daylight. You can see it's not exactly nice outside. It's pretty snowy. The sounds, they're just the default from this truck. No other mods for that, I don't think. Alright, park and brake. And hit enter. Now, doing this, of course, any of you guys have seen it. It's going to change up this because we are doing the heavy haul stuff. You guys know I love this stuff. So I'm not sure how long this is going to take. It's brought us into daylight, so you guys are going to be able to check out what the truck looks like. Cutscenes are good, but we're going to skip it. And skip that, so you guys can see the interior now. It's actually brought us to 12 o'clock, well. But look at the interior. How retro does that look? It's awesome. And there's the exterior. Alright, get our beacons on. The strobes there are from the stock. Special cargo thing going on. Sounds pretty cool. Just get the side lights on. Get inside. Park and brake off, and away we go. Actually, I'll go outside because I've taken this tank once, and it was a pain. So what I'm going to do is go real wide. Now, the issue I find is you got to wash your rear end, because you just look how many axles that is. So even coming out of here, yep, that's exactly what I thought would happen. The back end got caught on that. So I think I need to position myself more in the middle. Yeah, you're not the only one that can do that, my friend. I'm surprised the traffic's doing that. Oh! Watching the back end, not the front. Alright, we're good to go. It's been a while. So we are wide, but it's up high, so we shouldn't have any issues going places. Now, as soon as I saw from the mod workshop they've included the 4 Series, I was very excited. Now, yes, you can see we're really UK layout, but the dash is in kilometers an hour, not miles an hour. Is that a big issue? Yeah, not really. It would be nice to see it in miles an hour. Maybe there's something later down the line. Now it does say it's an official release. I'm glad to see that on the mod hub at long last. Basically the only place you could get this before was all the funky websites that downloaded it off of SES's own website. Friday the 13th, the game. I don't know if you guys saw that come up, but Bill Max is playing it. And we're taking a left in here. So it's a cool -3 outside, in-game. IRL, for me right now, with the real wind chill factor, it's -23 Celsius. Yes, pretty damn cold if you ask me. So I've done one trip in the Scania already. What do I think of it? Nice, I like it. I like the retro look, honestly. The interior could do with being dulled down a little bit. It looks like it's had some shine put over the steering wheel and stuff like that. Could be what the real ones were actually like. But I like the very analog look of the dash. Very old school indeed, and that's how I remember trucks. Is you got the big old speedo there with that little blade. Well, that little blade housed the tachograph. My uncle. He wasn't actually my uncle, but face it, in everyone's family pretty much we've all got people that aren't actually our uncles, but we always consider our uncles. And he was a truck driver. Unfortunately, I think I've told this story before, but never got the chance to go out on the road with him. I was going to. It was literally a weekend before we had organised, and he had major eyesight issues. I don't know what caused it, whether it was an ongoing thing, and pretty much rendered him blind. It sucked. He obviously lost his license there and then for everything. So I never got out, but he did give me some of the old tachograph things so I could see them. It was pretty cool. Let's switch off the engine brake. Have a look outside. So I've kept it pretty clean on the truck. Not gone over the top. This is my test profile. Pro Mods, I don't think is updated yet. I'm in no rush. It's still technically the festive period, Christmas break, everyone's still off. So, no issues there. Patiently waiting for that. A little bit of stutter there. FPS just tanked. For whatever reason. I never realised, but I never get the greatest FPS in this game, to be quite honest. I'm looking now and it's getting 44 FPS, 43. And yeah, I got the graphics reasonably up there, but nothing insane. It's weird. And not that many mods for traffic and stuff like that. This is the test profile, which I've always said that I'm never going to put mods on. But it's not become my main profile, but I've been playing it more and more frequently due to stuff like Pro Mods not being updated yet. Alright, let's get the cruise control set. Bam. Cruise control should be on. Quickly double check that. Yep. Does it actually show miles now? No, kilometers now. Yeah, kilometers now it showed, but it's not actually accurate. And we are away. So this is going to be a slowish trip, I would imagine. So as I say, with Oakfield earlier, and I've pretty much said throughout, by this point right now I could have a version which I'm good to go on. But right now, at the time of me recording this, I'm not, so this is why this video is on Friday. I'll take a hit for it, unfortunately. I know that a lot of people don't tend to watch my Euro Truck stuff, although I've had so many people ask, do I play Euro Truck Simulator recently in live streams? Here it is, and I'm gonna guess from sort of the end of the day, it's probably only gonna get 500 views. Even though there's so many people asking for it. I never understood that. Oh, wonderful. Are they doing forestry over there? Yeah. Haven't done that in Farm Sim for ages. Some forestry. People get bored of it. Myself included. I like the small scale forestry. Kind of few trees down here and there. It's a bit of fun usually. So this trip shouldn't take too long. Standard heavy haul stuff, I guess. Looks like there's a car that sneaked by our escort vehicle. There's room, it's just not enough. Well, it's already narrowed and you lost the shoulder, the hard shoulder like that. Personally, I would just stick the truck right here. Right in the middle. So we've got plenty of room either side. And that's where my escort vehicle should be, especially the rear one. And then once the hard shoulder opens back up, I would move over. Because you can kind of straddle that. Like so. Then everyone's got plenty of room. For an escort vehicle is going to warn over drivers, adapt your speed to avoid a possible crash. So basically just keep it at a constant speed. It's getting me to come over, but I'm surprised. Yeah, I guess we're going to be in this lane for a while. I was just about to say, hopefully I can do this video without sounding too congested and nasally, but as I was thinking it, I may have to pause briefly and play my nose. The fun of having a cold. Such a pain in the rear end. Why are you braking? I hate it when they do that. Well, perfect time to pause quickly. Now, unfortunately, my pause button for Marillis is on the same key. It's on F11 that the report issues comes up in. So I have to hit the escape menu and then pause. So that's why you saw that then. Alright, build back up to speed. Why I did that is beyond me. And there's our speed. It looks like we're exiting the motorway anyway. Not too far out. How long has this been? 13 minutes. So it's probably going to be about 20 minutes per trip. Need to get Tuesday's video rendered. And it's what? 8:15 at night. Feels a lot later. I've spent most of the day in this room. Just due to getting stuff done. God, love steering axles on that trailer. It pretty much kept that white line. That was awesome. And now I don't think we're going to be using cruise much here, unfortunately. I'm not sure what the middle... So you got your speedo, which is obviously the big dial right in the middle. And the little one underneath it, I'm not sure what that is. That could be a clock. You know what? I think it is a clock. If I had my head tracking set up, I'd be able to zoom in and take a look, but I'm pretty sure it's head... Yeah, it is. It's a clock. Which is actually working. That's pretty neat. Very nice. So I was going to say, does anyone know what that is? But I know what that is. The 6 gauges on the left there of the tacho. Top one's fuel. Top right, top right is fuel. Top left is engine temp. Mid left is more than likely oil pressure, by the looks of it, and then middle right is battery, alternator voltage, and then the bottom is probably your air tanks left and right. Air tanks, presumably, right there. I think most of the switches and everything actually function, for the most part. You got a dial there for that. Wipers. It's probably on a stalk. I've not actually looked to see where they're located. More switches over there. See a horn one, but I'm not sure what that is. Oh yeah, there's your wipers on the right stick. Interesting. So it all seems animated, which is very, very nice to see. As I said, there is a Scania T-cap in this setup too, which is the one I was going to go with. But the back end of it, underneath the cab, looks like it's not complete yet. It doesn't have any of the... even like a texture there, so you can't see through it to mimic an engine or transmission setup. It's just emptied out. It doesn't look right whatsoever. You can see right through to the front of the cab. So that's why I didn't use it. Granted, you don't see it much, but I know about it, so I stayed away. So we're giving this one a go. That's what we'll probably swap out to, is the T-cab at some point. Now, if anyone's ever wondered what happens if you hit those vehicles in front, or go past them, you basically it comes up with things saying mission failed. Which is interesting, calling it mission. So it's definitely separate from the game, to a degree, the way everything works, and the way it's all loaded in. Which is probably why there's a cutscene and there's very special routes that these go on, which some people have complained about, and even I did before I sat down and thought about it. Just like in real life, something of this magnitude going down the road, it's going to be specially thought out, it's going to be specially planned. There's going to be special stuff put in place to accept a trailer, a truck of this weight and length and width going down the roads. Stuff getting moved, signs getting taken out, power poles or telegraph poles, stuff like that being temporarily disconnected for this to go through. Railroad crossings or railway crossings blocked and whatnot. So it's a lot of stuff that goes into place to accept something going down this. So that's why the routes are so special. That's why you can't just go, oh, I'm going to go to here, or whatever. No, if Promod's coming in on the scene with added routes, hopefully, then that may change up. Depends how much has been put in place, how many triggers there are, stuff like that. Obviously, each time a vehicle goes by, that van out in front kicks off to the right. When we come to motorways and stuff like that, slipways, that vehicle goes ahead, and there's a lot of triggers put in place that mappers are going to have to now look at if they want to add the routes, and if it's down to the maps, presumably it's down to the maps. Can kind of cut the corner there. We've got to be close, yeah, 42 miles away. And we need to get a thumbnail too. I forgot about that. Boom. I almost did that whole delivery without getting a thumbnail. I would have been ticked, to say the least. And the reason why I went to this side is, well, look at all of that. Zoom that in. Got the escort vehicle there. Perfect. Boom. You're done now. And drive. And now we can go back to the correct side of the road. Nothing I've seen in the 4 series. It says it's a V8, but it's shown an image of an inline 6, which I got confused about right away. I'm used to going, oh, okay, that's a V8, boom. Nah. It's not. And the badging you have to put on yourself. There's a lot of customizable features on this mod, which is something that you could do a mod review on this quite easily, but there's so many customizable features that you'll probably miss. Like on the TCAP earlier, there's stuff that I wanted to do on it I couldn't find the dots for. It's so frustrating looking for that type of thing. It really is. I love the Frosty mod though. God. Makes everything look beautiful. Considering we're up Scotland way, I'm surprised it's not colder. -3 it's saying. There's a lot of police cars I'm seeing. Just let the truck coast on down. Save a bit of fuel. It's actually being really fuel efficient, this. Engine brake doesn't sound too bad. No, I almost did an ATS video today as well. Well, this almost turned into an ATS video, but I thought now we'll keep good to this. I'm partially set up for this. And what will I be doing after this? Well, I'll take my plates out. Got one in here from lunch when I went to record right away, after having lunch and dinner still. And I'll get Tuesday's videos rendering, basically. Because that's got to get uploaded tonight. It won't take long. It's only a short video. I think it was only like 23 minutes long in the end. I wasn't feeling that grand earlier, as far as my nose goes. And right now it's running pretty damn good too. Which is the worst, because every 5 seconds you have to pause and blow your nose. Oh. But I'd rather have a runny nose than a sore throat, because at least I can still continue to do the videos. A little while back when I had a good cold, I was losing my voice. I physically couldn't stream or do the videos, which annoys me. Power! I haven't actually looked at the video that went live Monday yet. I need to do that. People's comments and stuff. I've been very lax on that, even on Discord. I've not been around much. Jeez, that truck was motoring along. Be interesting to see how those escort vehicles would cope if you had a mod in where it would put in more traffic. I used to use the mod, but it's since SCS tweaked their traffic, I kind of feel it doesn't need it, but at the same time they're working on that mod real heavily, and it's alpha or beta still again because the coding that has to go back into it. Six miles, but yeah, we're almost there. Oh, this is going to be fun. Trailer damage? How? Maybe it ran up the side there. That's the thing. And this is going to be an issue coming into the place. I'll probably have to use the teleport, and if I have to use the teleport, I'll just end the video there to get into the place, because I can see that being an issue right now. This is the second time I've ever taken this tank in. I think it was this one I took in, and it was a pain. It really was. Well, very foggy too, jeez. hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna stick in and take up 2 lanes of the road. Very purple lights on the cop cars as well. I know there's a mod to correct that. One of the other things I've noticed. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, it's not too bad. Ah, perfect. This wasn't as bad as the last one. Oh, actually, maybe it is. Oh, we got this. We got this. Oh, because it's not a level, really? Not level, but that'll do. Lights off. Beacons off. Engine off. Boom. And that is us done. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. 30 minutes. Not bad. And some achievements. Even better. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you later. See ya.